What if I told you that you could build the web app that you are using right now in less than 20 hours, from a simple screenshot to user authentication, a database, payment integration, a dashboard with charts, and full deployment? I finished recording the main videos of this course yesterday, and I'm recording this intro today when everything is ready. So here are the numbers. From the idea of creating this course to publishing, it took me just 5 days. I spent just 18 hours going from a screenshot to deployment. And I typed 0 line of code.
As you can see, there's a lot of effort to create a website like that.
So let me start with who I am. My name is Bruno and I'm Brazilian, but I have lived in the US for 10 years. I've always tried to stay on top of the frontier of every big technology shift. Back in Brazil, I launched several startups, including a PayPal-like payment service and a SaaS platform similar to Instacart. But here's one thing that I'm not. I'm not a programmer. I've always relied on having a CTO in the company or hired developers to code my ideas. Now with AI, my dream is finally coming true. I can bring my ideas to life and have an MVP ready in hours, literally hours, and we are just getting started. I am on the frontier of this new era of coding with AI, and this $30 course will condense everything I've learned over the past year in just 8 hours of practical videos. By now, I've done some impressive things with AI, but let me show you my biggest project so far. It's a full launcher and lobby for my game with over 30,000 lines of Python.
So you have server selection, different backpacks and boxes that you can open. Of course, drag and drop. You have a spell book, a full spell book with spells. You have the vendor shops, different vendor shops where you can buy from. As you can see, different vendor shops. Here are the mounts, here are the quests. Of course, the matchmaking system that pair you with the other players. When you accept, you go to the match, and when the match ends, you see a post screen with the statistics of the match.
Before this project, I didn't even know that Python existed, and I didn't write a single one of these 30,000 lines. And by the way, not to brag, but I've been active in the AI communities basically daily, and I've never seen anything that comes even close to the complexity of this project. I also created a website for my real estate business here in Florida in under an hour. Yes, you heard it right, under an hour. And those pictures of me, well, they don't exist. One of the extra modules I will add soon is a guide on training a model with your own face to create custom photos. Stay tuned. Right now, you can already do incredible things like building this full stack web app in 18 hours without typing a single line of code, like I did. This is what you are about to learn on this course. You will create a web app from scratch using the best technologies available. For the front end, React, Next.js, Tailwind CSS, and TypeScript. For the back end, Node.js. For the authentication, Login by Google. Payment, Stripe. Database, we're gonna use MongoDB. And to deploy, we're gonna use Vercel for the front end and Render for the back end. And the best part, every service is free, so you won't spend a dime to get your app up and running. And by the way, the course itself is the website that you are using right now. So click around, explore everything. The video series below shows me creating this exact website from an empty folder to full deployment, live on camera. You probably don't want to sell a course, but this will teach you how to build the foundation of any startup web app. Once you have the layout, authentication, and payment system in place, you can add anything you want behind the paywall. You don't have a startup idea yet? Don't worry, I'm gonna give you one. After this course, you will be a web designer. You will be able to create a static website in less than 2 hours. And you can sell those to business in your city, for example, for way more than $30, by the way. After you finish this course, create a simple website will feel so simple that you won't even believe it. Oh, I need to give you a disclaimer. I built an entire web app in 2 days while recording, and I had no idea how challenging it would be. So my English in the videos isn't perfect, but come on, you're not here to learn English, right? So I am sorry. Since I was thinking, doing and recording at the same time, I made some dumb mistakes that I wouldn't normally make them offline. So disclaimer is done. Click the button above, buy the course, and I promise you that after 8 hours, you will be able to create things you won't even believe it, just like I still can't believe what I can do without coding. Zero Code CEO. Be a CEO with zero code.